There's so many unknowns. This is the first time we're doing, so human transplant is not going to go away. But you've just heard from all of us how challenging it is for many of our patients being on dialysis that they don't have the option of having a human kidney. So while the human kidney would be ideal, we feel strongly that xenotransplantation sounds a reasonable option for these patients, either as a bridge or hopefully in the future as being the permanent treatment.
The size of the pig kidneys was exactly the same as human kidneys. And despite difficult patient, because advanced vascular disease in this patient, the procedure went well. Upon restoration of blood flow into the kidney pinked up immediately and started to make urine. When we saw the first urine output, everyone in the operating room burst in applause. It was truly the most beautiful kidney I have ever seen. Thank you.
So taken together, we edit the porcine genome with 69 edits. That produces an organ that avoids hyperacute rejection, promotes long-term graft survival, and reduces or improves the safety of the organ inside a patient. That's the nature of the kidney, the edits that we did to the kidney that was transplanted on Saturday. How we know that these potentially are working is we've studied these in primate transplant models. So for the past couple of years, we've been working with the Mass General team to study these organs in monkeys. And in those studies, which were published in Nature this past October, we showed that with this collection of edits, we can get kidney transplant survival in the monkey out over 2 years of kidney function. And we don't see any adventitious agents or disease coming into those recipients. So that foundational data is what led us to the step that we took over the weekend, which was to move that into patients. So without good success in the primate models or the monkey models, we wouldn't have been in those, what's called the Yucatan mini pig. This is a pig that's fully grown, is about 150 pounds. And the reason we chose it is that fully grown, the organs are correctly sized to match with humans. In regards to Mr. Slayman's transplant, the organ that was from the pig matched perfectly the size of his organ. Right? So that's why we chose that pig. Where we produce these animals, it would be, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference really, other than it's very clean off of a regular farm. The animals are housed in clean buildings. Their health is very closely monitored. And they are just very healthy.
Ending Mr. Slayman, who's been my patient, as I said, for many years, for his courageousness in becoming a trailblazer in the field of transplantation. He saw this as not only as a way to improve his own personal life, but a way to provide hope for the thousands of people who need a transplant to survive. That is really enormous, but that once it becomes, routine,